Alright, hello everybody, this is Nick from the ArcadeHunters.com. It's been a very long time, but I am back and we are doing a brand new arcade walkthrough video. We're here at the Broadway Mall in Hicksville, New York, checking out the brand new Round 1. It's around September 11th as I film this, and this place opened in January. I'm pretty sure 4th of July was their opening week. Have not gotten to see inside yet as far as myself, as you know, I've seen enough pictures and videos. If you guys don't know what this establishment is, basically Round 1 started off in Japan, and they've started branching out. They started in California, and they've been branching out their way east. So this is one of their first locations here in New York, so we're going to go inside, introduce myself to the people there, and we're going to check this place out for the very first time. So let's go inside and check out Round 1 here at Hicksville, New York at the Broadway Mall. That would help if we opened up the lens cap. So here we are at Round 1. See, they have these gigantic photo studio booths here. Now this is on the first floor where you walk in, but yes, it is multi-floor. You can see it goes downstairs. There's a lot more stuff. So let's show off one of the first games. This is one of their exclusive games that they get from Japan. This is the Disney Zoom Zoom arcade game. So it's just like the Zoom Zoom app that you play on your phone, but yeah, check it out right here. Little baby mini Zoom Zooms you can win. So when they brought this over from Japan, I was seeing photos of it from one of their California locations. There was a ton of people lined up to win all these different figurines that they have. So they have like Ariel and Moana and Donald. So obviously, since it's Japanese, they'll probably have an Oswald the Lucky Rabbit one. Here's the Pac-Man Smash Slimline version. This one I hear is pretty much a monster to maintain, knowing now that I'm working at an arcade. So this one is really cool. It has like these little baby pucks that spit out of the machine, so it makes it have like a multi-ball thing. So there's 10 points for the big pucks and then 3 points for the little ones. Mario Kart Arcade GP DX is here. Pretty much a staple at almost every arcade that you ever go to. So it looks like this is the second floor that we're on, so this is all like a lot of the racing games, because yes, they have Initial D, Arcade Stage 8 Infinity from Sega is here. Look at that. Version 1.2 plus D, whatever that means, I don't know. Very cool, so they get all the different Japanese games that some of the other locations do not get. See, it even has like the yen counter on there, 6 credits to play. They have The Walking Dead from our fine friends over at World Thrills and Play Mechanics out in Chicago, Illinois. Very nice and very cool. First time seeing this. This is Operation Ghost, Target Bravo. Now, not really that much of a new game, but they have added some new stuff in. This is the sequel to Ghost Squad called Operation Ghost. But really cool, you get inside the cabinet, and it's got pretty much the same type of guns, and it uses, it has a lot more stuff for multiplayer. So what I've been seeing is like, kind of like you go onto a target ship and you go around like blasting terrorists on a pirate ship and stuff like that. Like, really cool stuff. So they got Dream Raiders Deluxe unit over here. Hopefully we'll get to see the what do you call it, the conversion kits to make this into Let's Go Jungle sequel called Let's Go Island. Really cool stuff. So they have a deluxe Hummer. Holy crap, I've not gotten to see this one. I've only seen the smaller Hummers that they've had, the smaller Hummer machines, but this is kind of like what they had with the version of Outrun 2. You could actually play 2 players. It does a tandem version, so it'll say player 1, you're driving, player 2, you're driving, and you kind of like get to control together. It's really cool stuff. So this is a new one that I've heard a lot of stuff about, Crazy Tower. It's really, you can actually, you don't get the look of it on this camera, but it's a hologram. It's really cool. So like you can have 4 different people play it, and it's a different tower on every one. Really cool stuff. I saw this at the last trade show from out in Las Vegas. They said it was doing a, said people were really excited about this, so it's cool to see that it's out here. So this is weird because like I've said, I've worked at a Dave & Buster's, so I notice a lot of the games that I see. So obviously Treasure Quest, I know. Oh, cool one. Panning for gold. It's actually got cool. It's actually got water in it. That's really neat. So what's this? Jersey wheels. It's like gigantic wheels. So we're obviously in all the redemption stuff. So they have Beat the Goalie. You can see the guys over here. They have the real deal claw games from Japan, the UFO catchers. So I think you have to basically, like, if you win a prize, you have to call the attendant over to get the prize for you. Here's Pirate's Hook, another game that came out that's you fish for tickets. Hit the Beat, looks like a kid's version of Taika no Tatsujin. Got the little mallets on here, and I guess you beat that guy. Space Invaders Frenzy's here. Ooh, someone's got a higher score than me, 49,000. 47 is my current high on it. Pop the Lock, Quick Drop. Snowdown is here. See, these are the Sega-made UFO catchers. They have a Harpoon Lagoon. Look at these slam winners, the monster drops, the huge ones. Which one's this? It's called Ace Angler. Look at this one. I guess they're trying to take a hint of Harpoon Lagoon on this. Very cool. Jumping Jackpot down there. There's a Raptor Revenge. I hate Raptor Captor. I hate working on that thing. As far as you play it, it's fun. Let's go check down here. We got some of the little baby ones. Got little Zoom Zooms in here. The ones that are being worked on. Some Jurassic Park dinosaurs. There it is, Let's Go Jungle, our sequel, Let's Go Island, in 3D. And the Jetpack Joyride arcade game, the last time I saw this was over at Disney Quest. Now they do time play on some games, so you have like unlimited play, and you also have regular coin play, so stuff like Initial D is obviously on credits. Same thing with all these UFO catchers are all on credits. Brand new Cruise and Blast from the fine folks over at Raw Thrills. Of course, Nintendo gave them the blessing, so it's got some licensed cars and stuff like that you can race. Haven't gotten a chance to play it yet. Only second time I've ever seen the game. Looking at some of the stuff. They got some Pac-Man in there. Very cool stuff. Ah, there it is. This is brand new from the fine folks at Bandai Namco Games. Wangan Midnight, Maximum Tune 5. This has, everybody's been raving about this game. You can see it's got the 6-gear gear shifter. Wheel throttle and stuff like that. Really cool. And this over here, when you buy this game from Namco, you have to get the terminal. And right there it says Wangan Terminal. Looks like the Wangan Terminal is out, so you might not be able to buy the cards on here. If not, we'll give it a try, see if we can get it to work. Very cool. So they made it that you have to get this for the Bandai Passport, and it'll keep all your progress of all your different cars on there. And yeah, it's actually in English, unlike Initial D. Let's go around. Wow, House of the Dead 4 with these. I've not seen this. They don't have this at my Dave & Buster's. This is obviously a Japanese version. You know why? Plus the Uzi, or the, I'm gonna get, someone said it's a TAC-9. It's black. So the Japanese versions had black guns, the American ones had red guns. And Aliens Armageddon, as you can see, yes, this is the real version of Aliens Armageddon, the one they have over at Dave & Buster's. They basically just made it green, and they put the different header in there, so it says for the last Alien movie that came out. That's Star Wars Battle Pod. Well, we got some music games. The kids love the music games. That Beat Mania 2DX. This is number 24. Holy shit, I am far behind on my Initial D. And my, which one? I'm trying to read the name of it. Someone will correct me online. But Beatmania, I am absolutely terrible at. I know everybody loves this game that can get into it, but I am definitely not one of those players. So we got two Pump It Ups over here. They have Pump It Up Pro 2 and a brand new Pump It Up 2017 Prime 2. Look at this machine. Absolutely beautiful. Really good job from the folks over in Korea, or at Andamiro. Very nice compared to the one we were running an old Pump It Up Prime cabinet from like the early 2000s on it. So this is like brand new. Oh, we got Sound Vortex. This game is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, this is where you buy your card from for Sound Vortex. Really cool stuff. Very unique, very weird game. Kind of plays like Amplitude or I'm getting the name wrong. It's from the guys that used to make Guitar Hero. But this is Heavenly Haven, it's called. Over here they have Final Fantasy Tetra Rhythm All-Star Carnival. So I'm pretty sure this is exactly like the ones that they released on the PlayStation Vita, I'm pretty sure. It has some differences on it. With I don't think it's a touchscreen game. I actually think you just use these things here. I'll have to try it out. I have never tried it before. Oh my god, it works. I was seeing photos from when this place first opened. So they have an actual Hatsune Miku Project Diva Arcade Future Tone, it's called. And she is very loud. And as you can see, it uses the PlayStation buttons on there, so it was very easy to bring over. Hopefully they don't get killed. Hopefully my YouTube copyright doesn't flag it with all the music in it. So we've got Cross East Rev Sunrise. I've never heard of this game before. Who makes this game? I'm trying to look around. It's a Capcom-made game. Oh, so Capcom's getting in on the action. Let's see how this one plays. This is all new to me. Also, looks like another touch-the-screen rhythm game. Konami Musica. Look at this one. Very similar to, I'll have to try this one out. It reminds me a lot of Poppin' Music. Looks really cool. Kind of looks like the Poppin' Music and the Sound Vortex had a baby. Very weird. And over here, Groove Coaster 3. Very cool. This is Tato's rhythm game, because you can see it uses a Space Invader in it. Has headphone jack, so it doesn't get loud for everybody that's just sitting around watching it. Gives you the popular song rankings. I have not gotten to play this. I've only seen videos of it. And I'm pretty sure there is a mobile app of it, so you can play it. You see a little Space Invader goes on there. Just, I think that is. Buttons and sliding, simple controls. And of course, would not be complete without Guitar Hero Arcade. I just can't believe it. It has Konami's logo on it. I was just like, wow. I guess they lost a Dark Escape 4D this year. Oh, yes, here it is. Someone online will have to correct me. But yes, this is the quote-unquote table flipping game from Tato. So, kind of a very, very stupid with this game is basically like they have a thing like, you know, the Japanese father is very angry at his family. So basically the whole game is it'll tell you to slam the table and then flip it over when you get really pissed off at your family. So, you know, he's pissed off at work, so you gotta take it out. It's out of order, so no table flipping for us today. Maybe next time. Really cool, brand new sequel. It's called Bone Cutter for Silent Scope. Really cool. See, it's got the actual thing is in there. Very cool. Jurassic Park from Raw Thrills. Here is Showdown from Sega. They brought this out to the arcades. Very nice of them to do that. Wow, this is a big 4-player air hockey table. What's the name of this? The Sega made one. We got Batman over here from our friends at Raw Thrills. Also from my good friends at Specular Entertainment. Very good stuff. And here it is. Brand new Daytona Championship USA from Sega. It's got the Hornet High Class on it. Been hearing very, very, very mixed things on this game. People saying that they don't like how it controls. Obviously, this is my first time ever seeing this game, so I will play it and I will let you know what I think. It doesn't look that bad from the video of it. It looks pretty smooth. I like how it has the topper on there. It's always active, so it goes through there. So let's see what's on the other side of the room. I want to get the video games before we got all the prize stuff. It looks like they have it split up here between prizes. Those Five Nights at Freddy's, they're everywhere. And those Monster Drops. Monster Drop Extreme. Looks like you can get 4 of them on there. The Mega Stacker that you can stand on. I know Stacker. This is weird because I work at an arcade, so I know half of these games. The Wizard of Oz Token Pusher, which is at Dave & Buster's. It is obviously the Star Trek one. A double whack and win. Here's Raptor's Revenge. That's really cool. He's got a little mouth in there. Feed him. And you spin the wheel for bonus. Really cool. I haven't seen that. That's Spaceballs, Ocean Pearls. Oh, I haven't seen one of these in a long time. The Price is Right one. So it's got cliffhangers. It does play the yodeling on there. Really cool. Ocean Pearls. Is Fishbowl Frenzy. Connect 4. Plants vs. Zombies. First time I got to see this one. From Sega, they teamed up with PopCap, and it's pretty much like a first-person shooter that you try to stay alive as long as you can for tickets. We have Super Monkey Ball Ticket Blitz over here. Monkey Mania. Hopstar. I used to play hopscotch. The Wheel of Fortune. I know that one. Deal or No Deal. Gigantic games. I mean, everybody at my Dave & Buster's, they always say, hey, where's the Deal or No Deal? So, no, it's over facing the side of the wall, so no one ever sees it. Yep, just like at my arcade. The Fruit Ninjas have a problem with the PCs. Circus Ball Drop. I don't know what this one is. This one's from Namco. I think it has a name on it. I forget the name of it. I think they were bringing this in when I actually came here. Oh, wow. A mini Speedolite for the kids called High Five. Kids love, everybody loves that game. Oh, it's called Sink It Shootout. So instead of Beer Pong Master or Red Cup Challenge, it's called Sink It. This is the Ticket Monster instead of the Big Bass Wheel. I wonder if it's the same company that makes it. A Goldfishing. Oh, here's the DC Superheroes pusher that, pretty sure this is from Mandamiro. I think they must have just gotten this game. It's not even loaded with coins. The Sonic the Hedgehog basketball games. I love those basketballs they have in it, and you can tell they're probably really making sure that no one steals them, because people steal those basketballs all the time. They have one in my local bowling alley, and the friggin' basketballs are always missing. Ooh, a Sonic Blast Ball, it's called. It looks like a little Sonic one. What the heck is this? Slide your feet. It's not working. It's from the guys at Triotech. They make the motion simulator things. Wow, a jumbo-sized Subway Surfers. It's bigger than the ones that we have. Brand new Timberman. Really cool. I think that they have it like you can do a 2-player game. Here's a big original Speedolite, Crossy Road, and Flying Tickets. That's the ultimate name that they have for this game. And Pac-Man Chomp Mania. You can win 1,000 tickets on this. It's a lot harder than it looks. And Galaga Assault. Fortunately, you're running on the ticket mode. I got to play this in Disney World a few weeks ago, running in the traditional arcade mode. It was a lot of fun. Tower of Tickets. Huh. It's basically like Zombie Snatcher that I have at work. NBA Hoops. I have to have basketball. Basketball everywhere. These are cool because now they make it that you can actually, depending on your location, you can ask for any team that you want. So you know, being within NBA property. So if you want Boston, you want the Knicks, you want the Nets. 2-minute drill from Ice. Really cool 2-player unit. Kind of wish we had a 2-player one where I work. It's only a single player. Down the Clown and Milk Jug Toss. Of course. Kung Fu Panda Dojo Mojo. The Crazy Curves. Monster Drop Chaos. Look at this. Got a big screen on it. I know Monster Drop. Never get it in that hole, no matter how hard you try. You can get it. Skee Ball. Very cool. So now Baytech took over Skee Ball, so now all these games that are coming out are this like really cool, highly futuristic neon stuff. Very different compared to the ones that you may have seen when you were a kid. See, Black Hole. Oh, there's a fly game, Fly O'Clock over there. Which one's this? There's Shooting Mania, I've heard about that one. SpongeBob Pineapple Arcade, of course. Goal Line Rush. Monopoly, Sink the Ship. I'm just kind of going around like random. I don't know where to go because there's so much stuff here. Hey, Speed Demon's here. And that's cool. Look at that with the spinning wind. Huh. That's neat. Definitely different from the ones that we have. Full Tilt's here. Over here we got Dizzy Chicken. Wow, Dizzy Chicken's jackpot's 2,500. Up in the Mega Octo score. There's a bowling machine. I want to get these people on camera. And in the regular Ghostbusters that you'll see, Dave & Buster's obviously has the exclusive version. Oh, so here's one of the exclusive games at round 1. This is Magician's Dead. It is, it's kind of like it's got basically, yes, this is a Wii remote, the nunchuck, and it's it has maintenance hours, so there's times when you can't play it because they're always updating the server, but it's like a third-person action game. Really cool. I've only seen videos of it. Very first time I'll ever get to play it. And now we have the Japanese section of it. This is awesome. So we have the Nessica systems. Unfortunately, it looks like they're down, but basically you're going to say to me, what's a Nessica system? Nessica Live. So what you can do with these systems are, you have the ability to choose different games that you want to play. So some of these are running Persona 4 Ultimax on it. You can see over here we got a couple of ones. We have shout outs to the all the guys that love this game for Tetris. The Grandmaster, looks like its original Grandmaster. You got Metal Slug 6. What game is this? It's very loud. It looks like Samurai Showdown of some sort. Yeah, I think it's Samurai Showdown Sen on the Thomas Wave. Because if it's Metal Slug 6, then these are both the Thomas Wave cabinets. So over here we have the Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition. So basically it just means these games are mirrored on the other side. So we have Street Fighter 4 over here, and then Street Fighter 4 over here. Tekken Tag Tournament Unlimited 2. This was the arcade version that they released. And another game that you will only find at round 1 is Gunslinger Stratos from Square Enix. Very, very cool game. Another one where it's kind of like a arena-style fighting game that they have. I'm pretty sure some of the round 1s also have the Final Fantasy one. I forget the name of the Final Fantasy one, but I think she's from Oni Chambara. Because anytime I see a girl in a cowboy hat, I think that's from Oni Chambara. But I forget which game this is. I think this is Toki? Oh, I forgot this game. Someone correct me online. I'm pretty sure this is on the PC Engine. Really, so they always have like different games that you're not going to be able to find. Yeah, it's Samurai Showdown or Samurai Spirits. Very cool. So unfortunately, the Nessica systems are not running, but when they do, you should be able to have, like it says here, Nessica Live. You have like a choice of different games that you get to play. So instead of just playing, you know, you don't want to play Persona 4 Ultimax. You can play stuff like Street Fighter 3 Third Strike and stuff like that. So it has different games that you get to play. Let's see over here. You have a 2-player unit, so it's got Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter. Very cool. And this one over here is also running a Japanese version of Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter because it has the Japanese comic that they added in to the game. So pretty much this is a good look at the original second floor here of the arcade here at the brand new Round 1 here in Hicksville. Very, very big. Pretty sure the downstairs is where all the bowling lives. Very cool. Oh, I get to play Initial D. Get to try out Target Ghost. I do have the tripod in my pocket, in my bag, so hopefully I can set some up, get some gameplay. Also, they have the cool prize counter in there. They have a lot of cool stuff in there, like there's Sailor Moon Funko Pops. They have the Tuxedo Mask one and stuff like that. So let's take a cut, and we're gonna go downstairs to floor number 1 because I see more video games. And we're gonna go check them out. Going down to the lower level, bowling, karaoke, billiards, ping pong, the bar. Here's the bowling. Very nice lanes. You got some billiards, some darts over there. Try to keep quiet because these guys are playing darts, playing bowling. Now looking at me like, why are you filming? So we got 2 Super Alpine racers from Bandai Namco and Raw Thrills. Glad they brought that back. We have MotoGP. Haven't got to play this yet from Raw Thrills and Play Mechanics. See more bowling area. So they have like a private area that you can rent if you're having a birthday party or something like that. Really, really cool. I hope I don't get flagged for copyright on the music. No copyright infringement is trying to be done, guys. We have 2 Super Bikes. Super Bikes 2. Storm Raider from, where are these guys? I'm pretty sure these guys are from China. Wapla Tech, I think it's called, and I'm gonna probably butcher their name. It's really cool. Like, there's these new companies from Korea and all these other companies that are coming out. Operation Ghost, which is pretty much like the stand-up version of Target Bravo that you saw upstairs in the bigger cabinets. Here's Storm Racer G, Gravity. Very cool, this game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is from the Chinese company. Laugh-Tech. Laugh-Tech. There's a phone cutter over here that doesn't work, unfortunately. This one I'm excited to play. I've heard about this game for a very long time. This is from Sega. It's called Too Spicy. Pretty sure it came out in other arcades, and it uses a pedal system. And originally, you could have this game hooked up with multiple players, so you could just, you pretty much, like, you run around the game, you can dodge left and right with the foot pedal. You can tell it's a Japanese model. If it has a black gun, it's Japanese. If it's red or multicolored, kind of like if you see Operation Ghost over there is gray, yeah, those are definitely a American model. Power Truck Special from IGS. I played the first Power Truck in Las Vegas many years ago. Really cool. I'll have to check that out. Got Sharpshooter. Who makes this game? Coastal. Oh yeah, Coastal Amusements. Nice guys. Redline Rampage Gas Guzzlers. Who makes this game? Global VR. Oh, this is like a... oh, cool. Oh, it looks like Vigilante 8. Music Gun Gun. Oh, cool. It's got songs from Idolmaster. So if it's got songs from Idolmaster, it's obviously from Kato. That's cool. They have it all sectioned off so you can play ping pong, so they go everywhere. Oh my god, A Fright Fearland.
So this is the location.
I hate that game. I really do. Snowcross down here. See all the bowling and the billiards over here. Very cool. See over there they have a bar. There's the shoe rentals for the bowling. Just keep going down here. See all the way down there, it's this karaoke room. I think they have like 4 or 5 karaoke rooms you can use. They have private lanes that you can rent out. Let's see. Food. They have food over here, so it's basically kind of quick service stuff. I'm sorry if I can use my my Disney terminology. So like pizza, chicken wings, cheeseburgers. Looks like they have beer on tap and stuff like that. See more of the bowling alley over here. They do moonlight games. Definitely come. This is why I come early in the morning on a Monday, so it's not crowded. Time price is $5. One of my personal favorites, Tank Tank Tank. I love this game. Fun game. If you have a Nintendo Wii U, be sure you check it out. It should be insanely cheap on there. Unfortunately, I don't think it has online play. And Mario and Sonic at the 2016 Winter Games. And wow, they're using the original mats. We got rid of our mats over at the Dave & Buster's of Islandia. Very cool. I like how my local bowling alley in Patchogue, nice people, but it looks like they haven't updated everything since like the 1980s, and the only thing that looks new are the flat screen monitors. So that's a look on the first floor where all the bowling, the ping pong, and the billiards live. Let's go see if there is a third floor. If there's not, I'll be back with some more. Okay, so I lied. This round one is only 2 floors. The top floor with the prize stuff, and the bottom floor with all the other stuff. Missed this one. Pac-Man Swirl. I don't really know what this has to do with Pac-Man, but looks really friggin' cool. So that's pretty much it without actually getting into playing the game. So that's your walkthrough portion of the video. I think we did enough. There's a new game, Fly a Clock, where he bounces around and you have to stop it. This is just getting to be about like 2:30, so people are just starting to come in. So it was basically get here as early as I could, get all the videos of the walkthroughs done, and then that's now time for me to play some games. Why I came here, so I'm definitely going to play some games. Crank It Revolution. Some very cool stuff. Target Ghost. I have to try out the Crazy Tower. Looks like Lane Master's not working. But we'll see how everything goes. Win some tickets. Get some prizes. Oh wow, they do 5,000 for SpongeBob. I know this game. It's different when you work at an arcade and then you go to another one, see how everything else is different. They're still all the same when it comes down to it, but you obviously have a lot more room that now that they have 2 floors. We only have 1 floor at my Dave & Buster's that I work at. They have all because the Mega Stacker you can win prizes on, which means it's insanely hard. But there's people, God bless them, they try it every time. We got a couple of people that will come in and try to win every time they play it. So there you go, guys. I'll be back with a final review, what I think about it, and we're going to play some games. Alright, guys, I'll talk to you later. Okay, everybody, this is Nick back again at the round one here in Hicksville, New York. We forgot to show off the Sega Nintendo Ribbon Heaven cabinet. This is from 2006, 2007. You know it's older because it's running on a CRT monitor. Really, really nice CRT monitor. And yeah, this is the Japanese version of House of the Dead. You can see it is in all Japanese. So I'm going to give you a little bit of some of the reviews since I got a chance to play some of the games. You can see everybody on WANGAN Midnight Maximum Tune 5. Unfortunately, the WANGAN terminal does not work. They do not have the cards for the game, so maybe these guys are local, so they got their cards. They got a Big Buck Wild. So, over here, people have been complaining about this Pump It Up Pro 2, saying that the game freezes, so a lot of people pretty much avoid this game when they come here, unfortunately. Rumors have been circulating that they want to get a Dance Dance Revolution A for here, so hopefully they'll upgrade and have some DDR for everybody here. Song that I know from Beatmania. I am absolutely terrible at this game. I can't play it. I just stay away from anytime I see a Beatmania. This is number 24, so I don't know. Xenobuzz? It looks like it says Xenobuzz. Let's see. Xenobuzz, I guess. They always use different weird names for all their games. So, they had the Pump It Up Prime. Some of the guys that I used to see over at my local Dave & Buster's that used to play here, it's a couple. They're here playing this Prime. I guess a lot of people, there are a lot of people that love Pump It Up, and unfortunately, my place only offers Dance Dance Revolution, so So we got all the games here. I don't have no idea how the Sound Vortex card generator works, but finally got a chance to play this game. I'm not sure which version. I guess it's Sound Vortex 4. I guess that's IV for Heavenly Haven. Really cool. You know, using your e-amusement card, if you have one, will automatically grant you a free game on it, and also, you know, basically unlocking all the extra goodies. Theater Rhythm, or I think that's how you pronounce it. Theater Rhythm, Arsenal Carnival. Very, very different way of how to play this. I'm pretty sure you just use the action buttons. But then they have this. It looks like a joystick ball, and you can use that and rotate it and stuff like that. So I'm not sure how this plays from the one that's on PS Vita, or if it's even the same game. And fortunately for me, I have only really played Final Fantasy XI online with friends, so I'm not a big JRPG fan. Thank you. I'm going to get it out one day. A lot of people complain that this game is a little too easy. I have no idea what I'm doing, hence all the music is in Japanese, and all the Project Diva game plays a lot differently than the home version. I like how it has the slide pattern. You can actually see my finger on there. It does follow the light. Really cool. Crossbeat Sunrise from Capcom. I have to say, was not that big of a fan. You know, unfortunately, with a lot of music games, the very beginning songs are incredibly easy, and then it just kind of like the difficulty spikes. So you can start off at like level 5, and then it'll go to like a level 10 song, which has like more stuff to do in it. Konami Musica, really like this game. Really cool, very unique game. It actually has foot pads right here. Yeah, so you got to use a foot pad. And these buttons here, I thought, okay, this is going to be like Poppin' Music. It's kind of like Poppin' Music, but with something extra. Kind of like Poppin' Music and Beatmania. So you can actually tap the button, and yes, each one of them spins. So you'll see on the screen, some will have like little tornado things on there. That's the foot pedal, the purple one. And another game that does use the EMU system. So it's cool that even though I bought this one card for the EMUs, or that's my round 1 club card. Hold on one second, I'm getting the card out for you to see. So even though I have this Konami eAmusement Pass, there it is. You can buy that at pretty much all the arcades that have Konami eAmusement games. You can use them on pretty much any game that offers it. So you can use it on Konami Musica. It will not work on Sunrise, but it will work on Sound Vortex and Beatmania 2DX over there. Guitar Hero, it's very weird how they have all the Japanese games and they decide to put Guitar Hero here, but it's a music game. Unfortunately here, I asked the nice attendant, and they said they are out of the Nessica cards. You can see right there, which is Tato's system that they have. That's also with pretty much a lot of games use the Nessica cards. Fortunately, since they don't have it, I'm not like my friend Dave right there, who's got number 15 and can't save any games. But Groove Coaster is really cool. I played this on the mobile version, so you can use the tops, and then also you can, they're like giant controllers with the little buttons in it. You can go up, down, left, and right, stuff like that. Really cool. Glad I got the chance to play it, and thank you guys from Tato for including some English instructions, so I kind of know what the hell I'm doing. It says like once you use the Nessica card, you get songs that are automatically added. Sometimes you get a free game and stuff like that. It's all to encourage you to keep coming back to the arcade, keep playing games. I love that they've included that from, like, you know, the license cards and some of the racing games, like they have it for Initial D and stuff like that, or with Pump It Up they offer, you can bring in a USB thumb drive, and that'll save your scores there. You know, sharing it online, comparing it with friends, I love that thing. It's so much fun because it brings more people together. Unfortunately, the table flipping game does not work. I wanted to play it, but what can you do? Silent Scope Bone Eater, got to play it. The camera inside works really, really good. You can kind of see it from there. Unfortunately, you know, since it's all anime based and it's just got so much talking, it takes you like 3 minutes before you get into the actual game. And since you know, this game is for sale in Japan only, I have no idea what the hell they're saying to me. So I was just like, I kind of like the original one where, you know, there was like a crazy guy that grabs like the president's girlfriend in the middle of a football game, and you have to snipe the guy who try to not hit the president's daughter. So unfortunately, I am going to go along with everybody else. Daytona Championship USA, this game is terrible. Oh my god. You know, like I said, the game looks good, the game sounds good. They got the original artist that did the music for the original Daytona, and you can tell he's having a lot of fun. He redid all the songs in the game. Unfortunately, it's the controls. The controls are absolutely god-awful. There's no turning on the car. Like, if you start off and you just like kind of turned like that, your car will drive all the way onto the grass. It is a problem that I've heard with everybody who's gotten this game and everybody that has had a chance to play it. And it just shows you the difference of, you know, this was made by Sega from 2017 and not Sega from 1994. So I kind of wish the guys from Suno Digital, the guys that made Outrun 2, one of my all-time favorite racing games, made that. And the Rhythm Beat game, this was a lot of fun. Rhythm Heaven, really cool. So I'm going to take a cut and I'm going to show you over at the fighting game area, because some of the guys are working over there on some of the games, but I'll show you up some of the other games and what I thought of some of them. So let's go check it out. Oh, and really quick before I go check out the fighting games I was telling you about, I did get to play Cruisin' Blast. Not a fan. The game goes way too fast. The first level, pretty much, I did the London level where it's got the London Eye Ferris wheel, like, falls over. You know, graphically it's really cool, it runs very silky smooth, but it just ends way too fast, you know. I'm glad that they did bring it back, you know, Cruising for a New Generation. I'll have to play some more, but from what I played, it just seems kind of like, I'm trying to think of the game that we have over at Dave & Buster's. I forgot the name. I'm blanking on it because I'm seeing it in my face, but it's still, you know, Dead Heat, because it plays almost like Dead Heat, very basic, but you know, it's not like you can race on a Triceratops and stuff like that. But playing Game Maximum 2, man, holy crap, that game is a lot of fun. You know, it does have an English version, so you can tell what they're saying to you on like Initial D. And that 6-gear gift shit was friggin' awesome. Some guy turned around, so I kind of panned the camera fast. Yeah, and of course these are incredibly difficult. I was talking to some of the attendants, they said some people were able to win some, so yes, it is possible on them. So let's go check out that fighting game area that I told you about. Let's go. The guys are working over here. I don't want to get them on camera. I know that's a thing that I found out when I recorded at Dave & Buster's, like, hey, you can record, but don't get our guests on camera. Don't get the workers on camera. So here's Magician's Dead. Very weird, very unique game. You can see it kind of uses this controller. Almost, it's exactly like the one on Nintendo, on the Wii. So it's got like the action buttons and stuff like that. But here's the main difference with this game. That right there. That is a motion sensor. So you put your hand out like this, and it shows your hand here on the screen. And it pretty much, like, you put your hand like this, like if you put your hand like that, and you fire your magic attacks like this. Like you're pressing a button almost. And there's certain things like you can put your hand out and grab something and pull it and throw, like one guy, like they show you in the tutorial how to like pick up a car like that. You can pick up the car and throw it at people like that. And then each character has like different unique special moves, so you go like that, and it's like rapid fire and stuff like that for certain characters. And it's very weird because it has like this traditional like fighting game style layout, and pressing that button will do some regular melee attacks, which I actually found a little bit easier to do, is to get up close to people with the jump button and start bashing on people. So pretty cool, very unique game. I don't know, I guess By King is the name of the company, or the guy's name is King and the game is By King. I have no idea, but it also says that on Gunslinger Stratos as well. Hold on, let's go over here. Because one of the guys is playing it over here. They were able to get the Nessica units running, and I selected Nitro Blaster since I had never played this game before. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like we know how to switch the games back, but it's all a work in progress here. So I'm going to go show you Gunslinger Stratos. Really cool. Alright, we got Gunslinger Stratos over here from Square Enix. Now, this is really cool. Now, this is one of the major games I want to have that Nessica card for, because you can save your data and stuff like that. This is really freaking cool. I'm going to need to get the tripod to show you properly. So it's a dual wielding game. You know, it's got to be Japanese. You're going to have to dual wield, so you can move the characters around with the thumbstick on this gun. But if you look at the gun right here, you can see it's got these little grooves in it. So I'm going to put the gun over here. Now here's the player 2. Here's the second gun. So you can use the gun and you can strafe left and right. But also what it does, I can take the gun like this groove right here, and puts it together. And it actually changes the way the gun plays in the game. Like each character has like 4 different attacks. And the gun can go up here, like this, and connects like that. So like one character that I was playing, the gun turned his regular 2 handguns, you put them together, and they turned into like a semi-automatic rifle. And then when I put the guns on top of each other, it turned into a missile launcher. It's really, really cool. And it says right here, if you can play online multiplayer, it says US Community Days, the 2nd and 4th Sunday of the month from 4 to 7 or 7 to 10 Eastern Time. So if you guys come out here, you can check it out. So with all the other, because like I said in the beginning, the round 1 is expanding. They're starting to get out to more of these places, so you'll be able to play these games like Gunslinger Stratos, Magician's Dead. They've got the Tekken Unlimited tournament over here. This is the Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition. The Nessica version over there has Ultra Street Fighter 4 on it, but like we said, we don't have no idea how to change it. One of the guys was telling me that they're working on getting the arcade version of Tekken 7 added in here, and over there there's one side works for the Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter. And I'm gonna find the name of this damn game since, but yes, it's cool. Samurai Showdown Sen on Atomus Wave, and also the Metal Slug 6 on Atomus Wave. And I thought that was really cool that they have a Tetris Grandmaster 1. So shout outs to the Color Thief and all those other guys that play those games. Really cool. Let's go downstairs. We'll check out some more stuff. We gotta show Initial D 8 Infinity. Really, really good. You can see it's got all the extra stuff that you can add in. I'm not sure how you buy the license card for this game. I mean, I had a license card from the original Daytona Initial D when it came out in the United States, and up to 3, and then I think like after the 4th one I ended up stopped seeing the game, and and made the move over to HD where it had these nicer cabinets. Very, very good game. Sometimes you want more of the realistic type racers, so this has, obviously with the gear shift, since it's a Japanese game, the gear shifter is on the left. So it makes you, you got to play it a little bit differently than you're playing an American racing game, because I think it's funny that Wangan Midnight has the gear shifter on the right, this one has it on the left, so pretty cool, but this is beyond what I'm capable of playing anymore. It's like pretty much anybody that plays these games is probably rolling their eyes at what I'm saying, but I can't drift for shit in this game anymore. I'm terrible. But it's got that Eurobeat that I crave. I love it in racing games. It fits it so well. A lot of fun, great game. Kudos to all those guys at Sega. I'm not sure who's who's making it anymore, because I think we used to be a development team called Sega Rosso was making it, so I don't know if it's still some former members that used to be at Sega Rosso are still making it. So if it is, kudos to you guys. Thank you for keeping this game alive here in the arcades. Glad that Round 1's bringing it out so us American fans can still enjoy it. So let's go downstairs and talk about some of the other games. There's a music game on the bottom floor called Music Gun Gun 2. It literally looks like all they did was add that little 2 in. Really fun little games, really cool. And it's pretty much, it's a shooting game. I don't know, there's like this one thing, it tells you to hold the gun like this and press a button. I didn't understand it. You have to like hold the gun like this, press the button. But it's got like a lot of songs that's usually in a lot of the Tato and the Namco-based games. Like it's got some of the music from Super Mario Brothers. It's got stuff from Idolmaster, Naruto, Death Note, like a lot of anime and stuff like that. Redline Landpage didn't get to play. Too Spicy, I actually got to talk to the guy. The embed wasn't working, so it took my credits, but it didn't work. Pretty cool stuff. This was a lot of fun. I thought this was a really cool little game. You know, it's not, unfortunately, it's not with the other music games, but come down here and check it out. It's really fun. Alright, since I started when the sun was up and now the sun's down, basically I didn't want to drive during rush hour traffic home, I am outside of Round 1 here to give my opinions, what I thought of it. I'm very impressed. I liked it. It was a lot of fun. Unfortunately, you know, I wasn't able to play any of the Nessica games since they were down with the cards, so there was still a lot of fun to play. I really liked Roof Coaster 3, was a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun playing Sound Vortex. I thought it was really cool is if you play some of the other games that use the Ummms system, you actually get to unlock certain stuff in different games. So when I played Sound Vortex before I left, I got some extra points from playing one of the other games. Really cool. So definitely worth checking out. Hopefully these guys branch out and have some more arcade competition out there. Very nice to see these guys are branching out. So right there, that's Round 1 here at the mall here at Broadway Mall over in Hicksville, New York. This is in Nassau County. So unfortunately, since I'm all the way in Suffolk County, it takes about like a 45-minute drive to get here. But I feel like it was well worth the trip, especially since, you know, you come on a Monday when all the kiddies are in school, so you pretty much have the place to yourself. A lot of pumpers were there playing Pump It Up, so it got really, really loud. But that's what you come to expect with all the music games. That area just gets incredibly loud. So I want to thank everybody that works here for Round 1 for having me. Definitely come and check these guys out and show them some love. So once again, I am Nick from thearcadehunters.com. We will talk to you all later. Thank you for watching.